Hey guys, how are you? I am Melissa Shaver and I am Emerald Ambassador with Succes Worldwide. And I am so excited that I get to be with you guys today. So thank you so much for having me. And I just kind of want to share a little bit about my story with you. I wish I could be with you in person, but hey, this is the best way, right? But anyway, kind of want to tell you how I got into Plexus and honestly what Plexus has done for me since starting. And I have been, at the end of this month, I would have been with this company for 4 years, which is so crazy to think about. And I definitely wasn't looking for Plexus. I wasn't even looking for network marketing in any way, but I was looking for help whenever I found Plexus. I was looking for help in regards to just how I was feeling. I had four different types of autoimmune disorders, and so it left me incredibly fatigued and lethargic and just feeling like I was walking through the mud all the time. I had severe chronic pain. I would drink two different types of fish oil every single day, take 12 Advil. How crazy is that? Every day, just to try to function. I did what I call a cocktail of sleep aids at night because I knew that I was hurting my system. I was really concerned about my organs. And so I would just kind of do a cocktail of several different things, some natural ingredients, some over the counter meds and different things like that. And I could never get myself going. I just never had energy. I was very, very foggy brained. I didn't have clarity. Lots of times I couldn't finish my sentences and couldn't make decisions. And it was very difficult. And at that time in my life, if you knew me, if you saw me any day of the week, you really would have believed that I was good and that I was healthy and that I was nutritious because of my autoimmune disorders. I ate really, really clean because I had to. And I worked out every single day. In fact, at that time in my life, I was doing 2-a-day workouts because I did triathlons, which I absolutely love competition. And so I was doing those. I was eating clean. The area that I could not balance in my life was my sleep. And we all know that we need at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep every single night, especially if you are working out in the manner that I was. But my little world was I probably got, on a good night, 5 hours of sleep. And that sleep was not good sleep. It was waking up a lot, flipping a lot. But then whenever I would wake up, I couldn't turn my brain off. And usually I would wake up around 2:30 in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I would stay up the rest of the time, and thinking that okay, well the next day surely I can sleep that night. And so I just kind of went through this vicious cycle of being incredibly exhausted and tired. I worked full time at that time in my life, and full time for me, I was an executive director of a pregnancy clinic, so I had a medical staff. Full time was about 50 to 60 hours for me. I have a family, 3 kiddos and a husband. So I had a lot going on, but I could, I always say that we're silent sufferers, if you will. If you kind of look at the majority of people, especially mamas, nobody has time for us to tell them that we don't feel good because we are pouring ourselves out to other people. But this is what I did know, and this is what I was searching for, is that I knew without a doubt that God had created me with purpose and potential, and that He had this fantastic plan that He had set in place for me. He had given me my personality and my giftedness and my talents because He desired for me to serve Him wholeheartedly and make Him known to the world. And that's what I've always wanted to do. But I didn't have the ability to do it. I didn't have the energy. My body, physically and mentally, could not handle even the little bit of what He had given me. And I knew that He had given me so much more. And I just wanted to live every day at my full potential. So I was searching. I was trying all different supplements. I was doing multivitamins like crazy. I felt like I was the multivitamin queen of what worked and what didn't work. And honestly, nothing worked. I even went vegan for 2 years, right whenever I found Plexus. I had been vegan for 2 years trying to figure out if it was the foods that I was eating. And so I was really on a mission to feel 100% so that I could give 100% to what I was being called to do. So that's where I started. And where I am today, and it did take me, and they probably have talked to you a little bit about this. It took me some time. It didn't happen overnight. Our products work synergistically together over time. But over time for me was about 4 months. Everybody is different. And in those 4 months, I know my body really well because of my autoimmune disorders, because of my clean eating, because of how I was searching for different things. I know my body. And in those 4 months of detoxing and die-off symptoms and all those different things, I knew without a doubt that my body was changing, that my body was healing, that my body was going through a process that was going to allow me to literally have the energy and the sustainability that I was hearing about. So that was exciting for me. So even in the midst of maybe feeling a little bit worse or being uncomfortable or bloated or swelling or a few different things going on in it, I knew this is good because that means that I am literally going to be healing my system and I'm going to be getting better. So that was fantastic. My world today is that I am fully symptom-free of all of my autoimmune disorders. I am on nothing other than our supplements. I have sustained energy like crazy. And I laugh about it because even now my family still says like, Mom, what are you doing up? Or why are you even still talking to us and you're not in a fetal position? And guys, I've been doing this for 4 years now. And we're all still surprised that they got their mom back. They got Melissa back. And I can live out my days fully and completely. Now, there's definitely still some nights in my week. I sleep incredibly well, but because I feel so great, a lot of times I stay up a little bit too late because I just want to have a few more conversations with my family. And I get up really early in the morning because I still work out and I still do 2-a-days, 3 to 4 times a week. But those 5 or 6 hours that I am getting in are deep, good sleep. And so I wake up refreshed and good. No caffeine, nothing that I have to take to give myself a jump start. I just feel great. So that is so exciting for me. But in those 4 months that I was telling you about, that's really when my business started. And I want to talk to you just a little bit about that because I think for all of us, we all are looking for that extra revenue stream of just needing a little bit of a boost in income, right? Because we have a lot going on in life and life is expensive. And so I was looking for that. I had girls in college and my wheels were running of, oh my goodness, how are we going to bring in this debt? And we don't want to be in debt. And how can we live the lifestyle that we have, bringing in a debt and not just it just really killing us. And so my husband is the one, I'm so thankful. He's the one that looked at our compensation plan. You've probably learned a little bit about that tonight. And he's the one who said, I think that this is it. And I know without a doubt that you can do it. If those people can do it, you can do it. And he was my first cheerleader, always cheerleader of cheering me on and supporting me. And I really did. I jumped all in. Like I said, I was working full time. So that didn't change for me. And that's what I love the most about Plexus Worldwide is what we do really does just fit into the nooks and crannies of our life. We don't, like a lot of times if you work traditional work, you really do. You have to figure out your life fitting into your job, right? Because you have to put in a certain amount of hours. And if you're like me, you worked a lot of overtime. And so then you just get spurts of life. But in this, you live life and Plexus fits into your life. And it was amazing how easy it was for me to share. Because I just shared my story. I shared my love, my passion, how things were changing for me, how I was feeling, how I had clarity and could make decisions and finish my sentences. Like those things are a big deal, right? And so it fit right into what I was doing. And I shared with people, and I have grown my business to where I am today, Emerald Ambassador. Hopefully you've seen that salary income disclosure that we have from corporate so that you can see what that salary is. It's a six-figure salary. It's amazing the things that I get to do. And this is the thing for me that every day I still kind of say, is this really real? Because what started for me as supplemental income of needing just that extra income stream coming into our family budget every month has become my main income. And that's exciting for me. I've been able to resign from full-time traditional work and do what I love to do every single day of developing people, loving people, encouraging, discipling, teaching. It's what my passion is. And I remember 4 years ago, whenever I had to go back to work because my girls were going into college, I remember just asking the Lord, like, is there any way, God, that I can do, what I love to do of developing and coaching and discipling and teaching? Can I do that and be paid for it? And here I am 4 years later, I'm doing it, and I've got this amazing income. So I hope that for whatever reason that you have come into hearing a little bit more about Plexus, I hope that with your health, that you will really commit to allowing this process, this health regimen work for you. Because if you are consistent and you stick with it, I always say, at least 90 to 120 days, if you stick with it, you will see health changes and your quality of life will go through the roof. But if you are coming because you are looking for that extra income stream, there's not a compensation plan like Plexus Worldwide. I've looked at them. I've studied them. I've researched them. I get so excited when people are looking for that income stream because we have something that nobody else in the industry has. So get with that person that invited you here today. Talk to them. Let them lay that out for you so that you can see the possibilities for your future. Because what if this one opportunity could change your health, your quality of life, and your financial future? Hey guys, thanks so much for letting me come and talk to you today. And I hope that you guys have a great day.